Hello and good evening, everyone. So here we are then live for the fourth and final time this evening here on a Thursday evening then. So let me go to screen share and close all this shenanigans here. So yeah, basically final live stream here on the YouTube channel for this week. We did these streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. till 7:30, where I answer any questions that you may have to do with making money online. And I share with you value bets to do with using the Rebel betting software here on so this Bet365 account I've been using for the past couple of weeks, as well as showing you the Each Way Sniper software here. And of course, if you have any questions to do with, say, Odds Monkey, to do with match betting, then fire them away in the chat there, or any questions at all with regards to like value betting or match betting there. But yeah, we'll go ahead. Let me just double check here. We are definitely live on YouTube. Yes, we are. I see one viewer with one like there. So thank you to that viewer. There we go. Connor Medlin. Thank you so much for that like. First like of the evening. Hopefully plenty more to come. And if you're a viewer of the replays of these live streams, then yeah, please do tap the like button. It does massively support the channel. So yeah, getting into our first value bet then on Rebel. As I've been doing the few evenings this week, placing value bets till about 15 minutes at 7:15, and then I'll jump back to the YouTube chat to see what kind of questions there are. So first of all, then let's go to this so tennis match here at the start. So we select it, click on bet, and while that's loading there at Bet365, oh, there we go. Before it's even, so it has loaded, but then before we've managed to go through it, it's saying value disappeared in red there. So all we need to do with that, click on the main logo there at Bet365 to get us back to the home page and click remove on it. That's all you need to do. Don't need to fret about it and worry about it too much, because there's plenty of other bets usually to get placed. We had Monday and Tuesday evening, I think, this week that weren't so busy for value betting. But you can see this evening, it's only a Thursday evening, and there's 8,053 value bets across all the bookmakers and 59 across just Bet365 this evening. So Monday, Tuesday, it said like 4 value bets with your filters, and tonight it's 59. So it just goes to show what I was saying earlier in the week about check later on, like Thursday, Friday, you're going to see many, many more value bets sort of ready for the weekend. And you can see that there. I mean, you would not get through, like now it's saying 58 value bets available. It's just plenty of bets to get through. But we'll click on this one. Let's see if we can get on this one quick enough before it says value disappeared. So this is a soccer match. It's an Asian handicap market, and it's the +1 Annan Athletic that we are focusing on here. So we'll go ahead and go over to it. Okay, so Asian lines, then we want Annan Athletic is +1 just there on the main market. I'm going to double check it here and go, okay, they're offering 1.925, and there we have 1.925. It's definitely the correct team that we're looking at, and definitely +1. And yeah, check, double check the correct odds there. And yeah, we can go ahead, click on place bet, click done, and then we'll log that. So we just click the log button there. It says log a successfully placed bet into the bet tracker. Keyboard shortcut L. So 7.9% expected value. Let me just try that. L. There we go. So I've never tried the shortcut key there. But if you wanted to get quicker at this, rather than even using your mouse, you could literally just be using the keyboard. I wonder if there's a quick key for selecting the next value bet here. Maybe not, but let's see. So B would be so there we go. If I press B, but that's going to bring it up in a new Bet365 tab. So actually we want to just click B there for it to bring it up in the same tab. But this is a tennis match there. It's the win market, and it's the player Alex to win. So really, really simple. Back odds are 2.25 we need for Alex to win. We can see they're at 2.20 now, so not ideal. Let's see, 2.20 is going to give us 5.1% expected value. So I'm still happy to place that. It's not as good as 2.25, but still okay for us. So we'll go Alex Naff, 2.20, place the back bet there, and then click on done. And then we'll log that as 5.1%. So I would have still placed that anyway, because I typically get on anything over 4.0% with bookmakers. then anything 3.0 or 3% or more on the exchanges. So we'll just click log on that one then. And then before I go to the next value bet here on Rebel, let me just jump over to each way sniper. So we do have a horse here that's at an each way value. So let me just print screen on that and jump over to the value alerts channel here on the Profit Boss members Discord. And we'll put that screenshot in there in the value channel and basically just read this one out for you here. So Newcastle 7:45 race this evening, so 40 minutes before the off. It's the horse called Wind Your Neck In, and that's with either 32 red or Bet UK. And the back odds are currently at 17. So that's a 2.42 rating. So literally, as I mentioned on previous streams, if you have like a £200 bankroll, so you don't need a huge amount of money to start with each way value betting using each way sniper, 200 quid bankroll, you would literally just do £1 each way on that. And that would be, of course, £2 total. So a 1% risk of your bankroll. Another one's just popped in here. So we'll print screen on that one and drop that into the channel here. And we'll read that out. So Newcastle 8:45 this evening. And that's the horse Acklam Express with treble 8 sport. Back odds of 23 there. And that's a 3.45 rating. So again, you just jump over to treble 8 sport, tick the each way box on Acklam Express on the 8:45 race Newcastle, and then just put in your £1. So you're doing £1 each way, £2 total. Double check the back odds are still at 23, and you've literally just placed an each way value bet. It's really that simple. No lay bets required with this strategy. No, every bet isn't guaranteed to win, but as I've mentioned before, over time, you'll just see a nice profit graph going up. And I really appreciate it when members share their results. Like over in the, we talk a lot about value betting in the Profit Boss Match Betting Facebook group. Of course, link in description if you're not part of. I've got several Facebook groups set up now for various things. So check them out in the description if you're an avid Facebook group user. Sometimes members will share their each way sniper results on there. And the members that share it with a graph, you can just see the graph line just like nicely. Well, sometimes it's a bit rough, but over all of the bets, you got some losses, some wins, but over the bets that they have there, you can just see the nice profit that they've made each and every time. I've never, ever seen anyone not just go, from sort of a low bankroll to then building the bankroll up and making nice money with this. Just a reminder there, £1 link, £1 trial link in description for each way sniper. But I'll go ahead, click off on that. So that won't be sort of thrown at us again there. Once you click the X button on the horse, then that's it. It just gets rid of it and you won't see it again. Unless you click on this clear all filters, then it would pop back up again. But going back onto Rebel then, as I say, I'll keep placing these value bets till 7:15 and then jump to YouTube chat. So this one here then, we're going to click on it, click on bet. And for some reason tonight, it's loading up a new Bet365 tab each time. So I don't know why it's doing that. But this is a basketball. Normally it'll just it'll load up the new match in the same tab. But so this is a basketball match, over under with overtime included. And we're looking for under 157.5. So under 157.5 is not going to be on the main market. That one's under 165.5. So I need to go to main props. And then I believe, alternative game total. And you can see there, under 157.5, just there at the top. We'll double check that's what we want, under 157.5, yeah. And the current back odds are 2.95. And you can see that's what they are here as well. So we'll go ahead, click on place bet for that. Click done because we can see it's confirmed. And then we'll log that at a 6.9% expected value. Then this one at the very top here, this is there we go. Now it's loaded it in the same tab there. That's much better. So this is a tennis match. Really nice value on this, 11.7%. And we want plus 4.5 on the Asian handicap for Ryan. So we'll go ahead and go, okay. I think this is, we might have just missed this. So the handicap main market is now plus 3.5. We wanted plus 4.5. Let me just see if there's any way to find. Yeah, I think we're going to have missed that one there. Sometimes that can happen, especially when it's such good value like that. Yeah, so there's not going to be any additional markets there. Literally with that, as I mentioned a minute ago, if you select it, there we go, it says value disappeared. So, okay, we might have got it, but we tried and it just had already gone. It's what can happen definitely when you're live streaming and trying to show people what you're doing at the same time, then you are going to miss those really valuable bets. But when you're doing this for yourself at home in complete silence and you can kind of just focus on your own thing, then you'll get on more of those than probably what you see me miss getting on these live streams. But yeah, we'll just click remove on that. No big deal. And we'll select this next one here. Click on bet while it's loading. Just check it out. So tennis, Asian handicap, minus 2.5 on, so Alexis Gautier. So we'll go, okay, Alexis minus 2.5, and we can see it's now minus 3.5. So that's another one there where I don't think we're going to be able to get on that. So again, no big deal. We're just going to click on remove, jump to the next one here. So this is another tennis one. Might have missed this one as well if it keeps being these tennis handicaps. So we'll try another tennis handicap bet then. Andre minus 3.5, and that's another one we've missed there. Minus 4.5 now for Andre on the handicaps. So I'll remove that one. Let's try not go on to another tennis match with a handicap, because that's 3 in a row now that's moved on us. This one, Toby Kodat to win the match, back odds are 1.36, and Toby Kodat to win the match is 1.28 now. So a lot of these moving this evening before we can get on them. Yeah, you can see that's now at minus 0.1%. So we're not going to be bothered with that one. Let me just click refresh here on Rebel, just so it gives us a fresh list of bets here. Then we'll have much more of a chance of getting on these rather than keep clicking on them and them not being available. They might have just been available, and then because of me talking, they've gone away. But this is FIBA World Cup basketball. So Spain versus Latvia, under 167. So a back odds of 205. So under 167.5 is the main market. So we'll click main props, alternative game total, and then we're going to scroll down and find it there. So under 167, double check that's what we want there. And then the back odds. So this is rather embarrassing now. That's 4 in a row that we've not managed to get on because we've not been quick enough. The back odds we want at 2.05, they're now at 1.95. So let me see, 1.95 is definitely, so yeah, it's not put it into minus value, but it's 1%. So we're not interested. Let's go remove, back to the home page on Bet365, remove that bet. And let's see. So here we go. This is literally the first time on one of these live streams where I've missed 4. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Value disappeared. Click on remove. And okay, it appears that the bets that have been popping up here, although there's quite a lot of them, there we go. They've come back again now, saying 27 available. Yeah, something was happening there where all those bets that were there just were not fresh. Let's see if this one is going to be available. So Jana to win the match, 1.4. There we go. So Jana, the tennis player there to win at 1.40. And we'll go ahead and place our bet on that. That's confirmed there. So we'll click done. And we'll log that at 5.5%. So yeah, that's literally the first time I've missed. Usually you might miss like one bet, and then the next one you go on, the odds will be there. But to not get on 4 in a row, something must have been going on with Rebel, just showing some out-of-date bets there. But yeah, it looks like it's caught up now, and now it's showing 25 value bets available at Bet365. 8,653 across all the bookies. Obviously, that does include some of the like American bookmakers as well. So if you're watching this live stream and you're in America or any country actually in the world where you have the bookmakers that Rebel offer, which is quite a few bookies, then yeah, you'll likely be able to get some value bets on using this software. But let's see here. I'll get to the chat in a second. Let's do this one as the last bet to place before I get to the chat. So over under, and it's under 3.5 on this soccer match. So let's go under 3.5. We go Asian lines, and we want to go ahead and find. Now, actually, is that a? So I'm just trying to think if that's an under 3.5. Yeah, we may have missed this one here. Yeah, so that's. Yeah, goals over under here. It's saying 2.5 and no, there we are. So all we needed to do was on the main screen of it, the main popular one, scroll further down, and then where it says goal line, there you go, 3.5. We want under 3.5, so it's just there. And the back odds are currently at 1.85 for the under 3.5, and that's what we want there, 185. So we're going to click on place bet. And then we're going to click done, go on to log there and log that at 5.4. So yeah, it's been a while since I did one of those like under 3.5 over unders for soccer. So I was just trying to remember where to find that one. You'll often find that if you place several value bets and then you just happen to not get one given to you, like a certain market for so many bets, say like a couple of hundred bets, you just don't get that market. And then all of a sudden it gives you one. You'll be like, where was that one? And then, you just need a minute to find it. But let's see. Connor then just saying, I was looking at my Predictology, looking into the auto betting. So the Betfair bot manager has a further subscription cost on top of Predictology. I'm going to do it manually for now to see how my results do. So yeah, it does. The Betfair or BF bot manager does have an additional cost to it. I think it is quite reasonable. From memory, was it, maybe you can correct me on this, was it £40 for the year or something? Actually, there we go. Connor's put there already, saying the integration between the Predictology and BF Bot Manager also has a one-time payment of around £40. But I thought I'd let people know as of last night, they were temporarily doing integration for free. Okay. So, and then Connor also says, and you don't need Betfair Bot Manager before getting the integration link. So I got that for free while the offer's there, in preparation for when I get the automation. Okay. So the integration is also a separate £40 there. So yeah, I guess it's one of those, it's got like a couple of costs to it. But then once you got it set up for a year, then it's like pretty low cost to get set up. But yeah, please do keep us up to date there with your results of doing it manually. It's always great to see what kind of profits people are making, like a week later, 2 weeks later, a month later. And we even had that subscriber come on, was it either the Monday this week or was it last week? So very recently, a subscriber came on and gave us their 11 months results of value betting using Rebel. So if you missed that, it was 28,000 euros in 11 months. So that was really cool to see as well. Yeah, definitely do keep us up to date with how the profit's going. And let's just see here. Oh yeah, Karim Creoti. I'll just call you Karim if that's okay. How much can you deposit at a time without raising suspicion with the bookie? So it's a good question. Deposit-wise, I would go with, so if you're talking about value betting and say you have like, it depends what bankroll you have, of course, but say you've got like 5 bookmakers and you've got £1,000 bankroll, I personally would see no problem with you doing, that would be obviously £200 into each to make it to the £1,000. So 200 quid in each there, no problem with that. And then you'd be doing like £10 stakes per bet on each bookie. Obviously £10 is that 1% of the 1,000 there. Yeah, I mean, any more than that, you don't want to go too crazy with it. Yeah, you don't want to be plowing loads of money in, especially on a brand new account. So it's usually what I'd say is probably like 100, 200, just a couple hundred quid. Don't go like mega deposits on them. Like, yeah, definitely not like over £1,000 on a single deposit and stuff like that. And then you've got to be careful as well when it comes to when you've got your winnings there. Don't just be withdrawing so much winnings in one go that it's obvious that you're just taking the money from them and making profits there. But let's see. So I can't read this name here. I think it's just apologies if that is your name, but I believe it's just random letters. So YDFSAFD. Hi there, good evening. Yid Yidfasafta. So if that is your real name, just saying, how many bets come in per day for the betting brokers on Rebel Betting? So do you mean the like the Asian brokers there, the actual betting brokers? I wish I could answer that question. It's not something that I've actually looked at properly, because in the UK we struggle to get access to those like Asian brokers. Basically, there is some kind of roundabout way you can do it using crypto and like trying to sort of use someone's account in another country and all this crazy stuff. But it's just way too like risky on like the crypto side of it. And yeah, I don't know how you would go about setting it up where you could trust putting like a lot of money into it and it being completely safe for your money to go in there. So yeah, I can't answer that question. I wish I could. What I'd say is, if you really wanted to get into it, obviously just if you check out the link in the description, there's a half price first month of your pro membership on Rebel, literally 50% off your first month. And the amount, you're saving a huge amount of money there using that link. And then just check it out and see how you get on with it. I've seen lots of people getting great results from using those betting brokers, but it's not something that you can do in the UK. So it's not something that I've really researched massively there. But N Prometheus, hi there, good evening. Good to see you in there, saying, boss, Axie Trading. I know you do, so 0.01, but what's your format? Is it fixed odds, mirror, or the other? So the one I do is that proportional by equity. So the other one, the one you didn't mention there. And that's the one. So in the guide, there is the guide there. Again, link in description. I mentioned that in the guide there. So every bit of information that you could need to set that up is all in that guide there. And then Connor there saying, I think about 0.1 proportional, you'd need about 100 grand balance before your trade started opening at 0.02 there. So yeah, but that's where I'm at with that proportional by equity. So actually, now that you're on the topic of Axie, let me just go ahead and check where we're at today. So obviously really quick to get on the app here. Just jumped up again. It was at £1,176 something pence. Now we just made some more closed trades. £1,177.39 there. 800 quid of that is my money. So £377.39 profit now. We're getting close to £400 profit now. Let's just see here. Oh yeah, Crypto Carl. Hi there. Good evening. Saying when eToro update. So I'm actually really pressured. I did mean to film an investing boss. So I have another YouTube channel called Investing Boss. I talk about everything that I'm investing in on there, of course, and especially like the Dubai property shares that I'm buying into and what kind of money I'm making from those. I did mean to film an update video this week and talk about my eToro investments on there, but I'm super pushed for time. I'm going away for 2 weeks on Saturday, so in 2 days, and I'm trying to fit in so much stuff. So I don't think, because I filmed another video tonight, and I don't think I'm going to get time to film it tomorrow, and then I just won't have time to film it while I'm away. So it will very likely be any time, so 16th, 17th, any time between sort of 18th of September to the 23rd, let's say, 18th of September onwards there. With eToro specifically, Carl, I'm quite confident with how the investments are going so far. There's been some more dividends paid with the companies. I know you're a copier of the portfolio. So with eToro, I've basically invested in it's either 44 or 45 companies currently. And when you copy my portfolio on there, you also copy my investments on that portfolio. So when I get paid dividends on there, you also get paid the same dividends. I believe next month, in September, I think there's loads of companies that will be paying us dividends, which of course are shares of their profit. So we get to take some, like, it's basically just passive income there. So there's loads of them to come in September. And I do want to try and get into a regular regular routine of doing like a video at the end of each month to show which dividends will be paid in the next month. So I really need to try and do that for like October, for the end of September there, get the video filmed. But Connor, they're just saying, I'm just taking the daily digest selections every day. So far in profit, but very early days and low stakes. So that's very interesting to read there. Those daily digests, of course, being the bets that they've found from their various betting strategies that they have on Predictology there. There's the £1 trial link in description for Predictology if you want to check that out also. But M Prometheus there saying, Profit Boss, the Holy Grail's trades last overnight. So, do they close? So, do they close automatically? So no, they don't close automatically overnight or anything. So what you could actually do, so like right now, let me just go back onto it. Right now, like my live profit loss is at minus £181. They're the trades that aren't currently closed. It's always like people hear that, like, what, minus? It's always going to be at a minus because they close out the trades that are in a profit and keep the ones that are in a loss, and they wait till they're in a profit. What you could do, like, you could check it, like if you woke up, say 3 a.m, like my daughter woke me up last night, you could actually check your phone quick and you'll see the trades are still running through the night. It's Monday to Friday, 24 hours a day, Monday to Friday. It's just the market that will close on the weekend, and then you won't see any difference in your account there at the weekend. But Philip Lund, hi there, good evening, saying, how can I identify your investment on eToro? So when you go on to you go onto eToro, and it's in the search bar, it's literally just put in Christopher Simcox. So Christopher and then space SYMCOX, and then my profile will pop up there, and you can look through the portfolio, like what companies I'm invested in and the performance so far. So obviously this month there's been a lot of like shaky news in the stock market, so everything was dropping down, and then it's recovered this week. It's recovered nicely. So, but the aim with that is, the portfolio aim is to basically we're investing in massively developed, solid companies, like the big players in the world, like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, so many, Microsoft, Google, all the huge companies. Google obviously don't pay a dividend, but Microsoft and those others I just mentioned, like Waste Management, huge company that take out all the rubbish basically in America. Huge company, they're never going to go away. They have a job to do. Same with like McDonald's, Coca-Cola. Never say never, but they're just going to grow and get bigger and bigger. We just buy into those, and like Microsoft, we buy into them, take a share of their dividends, and then reinvest that money to grow the portfolio even further there. That's the goal with it, to sort of gain about 1% per month on average, as well as getting paid those nice dividends from them. And let's see. Oh yeah, Carl saying, still depositing on 15th of September on eToro. So yeah, every month I will indeed, I'll get my money in sort of before the 15th, and then whatever the nearest working day is to the 15th, I will then make those investments. And if you got your money in just before, excuse me, if you got your money in just before the 15th, then you'll copy the exact investments that I make. But let's see. Oh yeah, M Prometheus saying, thank God I closed £10 loss worth yesterday night because I thought they might not close automatically overnight. Lol. So I'm just trying to so closed £10 loss worth yesterday night because I thought they might not close automatically. So I'm not too sure. It sounds like you've closed £10 of losses yourself. So when you copy, like the trader I'm copying, the Holy Grail, you don't need to close any trades yourself. They will literally buy and they will open and close trades for you. So you don't need to touch it. you could literally, yeah, you just set it up and then leave it. You don't need to do anything there. So I hope that's what you kind of meant there. And then Connor there saying, have you still got open trades from Held Adjust and that other guy you were copying before? So Cayman Rider was the other one I had trades open with. So no, nothing with those other traders now. Literally all of mine are just with the Holy Grail now. And then final question here, because I've just noticed the time and I have much video editing to do tonight. So I'll be editing till probably 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight. Matthew James Pierce, hi there, good evening, saying, I've been using the Rebel Betting trial. So I'm glad to hear you getting into it there. It's only been a few days since my stakes have been restricted. Any advice? How do you sustain longevity with your accounts? So do you mean that you've so you literally started and then a few days you've been stake restricted? So basically, there's two things you can do there, and you may have already done these, but just to make sure everyone's aware, I would advise against doing value betting with brand new bookmaker accounts. So they may or may not be brand new accounts, but yeah, if they're not sort of if they're like reasonably new accounts, the other thing you can do, if the brand new accounts don't do value betting at all, but then if they're kind of like accounts that say a month or two old, what you can do is go over to the filters, and then on the filter for that, the bookmakers you're using, click on that hide low tier. And as it says there, it says don't show bets in low tier leagues and tournaments. This will decrease the number of bets significantly, but might help you stay under the radar. So that's really the best advice I can give with that. The only time you want to really just be placing any value bet, like on low tier, high tier, anything, is when it's like an account like this one that I'm using here, where it's been open for, I think this account's been open for well over a year, and it's had a lot of bets placed on it. It's got very good health on it. So that's why I've been able to place plenty of value bets on it now, and it's still going. It's not been restricted or anything like that. And then when you have an older account, you can actually, with like a Bet365 older account, I've seen people regularly clearing like £6,000-7,000 of profit before they get state restricted. So yeah, ultimately you are going to get state restricted no matter what you do. There's nothing you can do to stop that. But yeah, that's the best thing I could sort of advise on that with regards to trying to prolong the account, shall we say. But that's all we got time for this evening. 7:32 now, final live stream of YouTube on the YouTube channel here for the week. I will be live for the VIP members on Saturday. So because I'm going away on Saturday, we're going to just do it a bit differently. Normally we'll do a 10 a.m. To 11 a.m. 1 hour on a Saturday morning, and then we'll do another stream from like 1 till 2:30, so an hour and a half in the afternoon, so 2.5 hours on a Saturday of live streaming, where I'm sharing value bets for the horse racing and extra place bets as well. But what we're going to do this Saturday is we're actually going to start the live stream at 10 a.m. but then go for a straight 2.5 hours to 12:30 there. So it's just 10 a.m. to 12:30, and then no stream in the afternoon for this Saturday. So yeah, if you want to join me for that one, of course, link is, I think it's the very bottom link in the description, and you just simply need to become a VIP member, which I think is insanely good value. I think it's like, it works out at, is it like £3, like £3.30 a week, something like that. So very, very good value in my opinion. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see all of you on Saturday, and if not, I'll see you in so it'll be like the middle of September then, when I'm live again here on the YouTube channel. So thank